Samsung's next Galaxy Unpacked event may have just leaked, but the real story isn't the date. It's the possibility that Samsung is about to completely change what its summer launches look like. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one, because this might not just be another foldable phone event. According to new reports, Samsung could unveil 6 different devices at once, including AI-powered smart glasses that may become the company's next big ecosystem play. And honestly, that changes the conversation around Samsung in a pretty major way. For years, Samsung's summer events have followed a predictable formula. New Z Fold, new Z Flip, maybe a couple of smartwatches, and that's basically it. The foldables were always the center of attention, but this year feels different already. According to a report from Seoul Economic Daily, Samsung may announce the Galaxy Z Fold 8, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide, the Galaxy Z Flip 8, the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, the Galaxy Watch 9, and possibly its long-rumored Galaxy glasses, all during the same Unpacked event. And if that sounds crowded, it probably is, but it also tells us something important about where Samsung thinks the industry is heading. The most interesting product here might actually be the Galaxy glasses, not because we know everything about them, we really don't, but because of what they represent. Leaked renders suggest these glasses won't even have a display built in. Instead, Samsung reportedly wants them focused on AI interactions through cameras, microphones, and speakers. Think less mini smartphone on your face and more AI assistant that sees and hears what you see and hear. That's a very different direction compared to earlier smart glasses attempts from tech companies. And the AI angle is where things get really interesting. Reports suggest the glasses could support Google Gemini, along with Samsung's own Bixby and maybe even Perplexity AI. One of the rumored features is real-time video analysis. So imagine pointing your glasses at something and Gemini instantly explains what you're looking at or gives context in real time. That sounds futuristic, but honestly, it also sounds exactly like the kind of AI feature companies are racing toward right now. The glasses are also expected to run Android XR, which hints that Samsung and Google are taking this category seriously long-term. This probably isn't just a random experiment. What makes this even bigger is how Samsung could connect the glasses into its broader ecosystem. And Samsung already has one of the biggest ecosystems in tech. Phones, tablets, TVs, watches, earbuds, appliances, even vehicles through partnerships. So the Galaxy glasses probably aren't meant to work alone. They're likely designed to become another layer in Samsung's connected experience. Your phone feeds information to the glasses, your smartwatch tracks health data, your smart home devices respond through voice commands, everything talks to each other. That's the bigger strategy shift happening here. Because if Samsung really launches 6 devices together, the goal may not just be selling hardware. It may be about selling the idea of living entirely inside Samsung's ecosystem. And honestly, there's another reason this move makes sense. Foldables just don't shock people anymore. A few years ago, the Galaxy Z Fold felt revolutionary. People stopped and stared when you unfolded it in public. But now, foldables are familiar. They've matured. They're thinner, stronger, and more polished than before, but they're not creating the same excitement they once did. That might explain why Samsung feels the need to expand the spotlight. Even the rumored Galaxy Z Fold 8 Wide shows Samsung experimenting with new variations instead of relying on one flagship foldable design. The company seems aware that it needs fresh momentum, and smart glasses could provide exactly that. The timing of the event is also interesting. The leak claims Galaxy Unpacked could happen on July 22nd in London. That's notable because Samsung's Galaxy S26 launch earlier this year arrived later than expected, and fans definitely noticed the delay. So Samsung may be trying to reset expectations with a packed summer event instead.
But here's the thing I keep thinking about. Can one event successfully showcase foldables, watches, and AI glasses all at the same time without any of them getting overshadowed? Because smart glasses alone could dominate headlines if the product is impressive enough. At the same time, Samsung still needs people to care about the Fold 8 and Flip 8. And then there are the watches, which suddenly feel like side characters in their own launch cycle. That balancing act won't be easy. Still, if this leak is accurate, Samsung may be making one of its boldest strategic moves in years, not because of one specific device, but because of the message behind all of them. The company seems to be shifting from "here's our next phone" to "here's our entire AI-powered ecosystem," and that's a much bigger ambition. Whether the Galaxy glasses actually become useful in everyday life is another question entirely. Smart glasses have been hyped for years, and most people still aren't convinced they need them. But if Samsung can make AI genuinely practical instead of gimmicky, this could end up being one of the company's most important launches in a long time. Because the future Samsung seems to be building isn't centered around one device anymore. It's centered around having Samsung everywhere. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.